What's something people don't know about podcast disclaimers? They're the ultimate cover our butts move. All right, folks, let's get real. You know those disclaimers at the start of podcasts? The ones that say these opinions are our own and not our employers, friends, or anyone who might sue us. Yeah, those. Why do we need them? Because Stacey and Casey here, well, we might say something bonkers. And we don't want you blaming our bosses, our moms, or that guy who bagged our groceries last week. Nope, it's all on us, people. Think of it like this. We're just two dudes with microphones and way too much free time. And while we're at it, let's be clear. Our jokes, rants, and random thoughts, purely our own genius or nonsense. Depends on the day, so sit back, relax, and remember, if you're offended, it's definitely not because of our employers. It's all Stacey and Casey, baby. Covering our butts, one disclaimer at a time.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? What about now? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now, Jack Turkey?
You saying I sounded gay?
You sound gay. Ooh wee baby.
Yes, motherfucker.
All right, you can hear us now. Could you hear any of the shit we said before this?
It was shit. I can concur.
Just need some quick answers. Could you hear us? Could you not? Microphone's green dotted. This is the camera microphone that we're running through. So if you can hear us crystal clear,
all right,
let us know. Okay, so they couldn't hear shit. So I'm Stacey.
I'm Casey.
And we're gonna try it for the third time. Yeah.
Stacey and Casey show.
Yeah, you know who we are.
Yeah.
We've been brainstorming,
talking about some super ass shit to talk about on the show. And I must say, out of all the topics we've had, this is the one that I think I'm most excited about.
We got the most feedback.
And I know you're thinking, what is this? Epstein talking about juice boxes? No. Throw all that dirty stuff aside, okay? We're jumping in super deep.
Yeah, we found out this week that a lot of people we know are perverts. I just want to throw it out there.
And we'll explain.
All the questions that were asked. Can't see me and only half a Casey. Turn your phone sideways.
Yeah, watch the panoramic version.
Yeah. Turn your phone sideways, because for some reason we can't figure out how to stop the shit from being vertical.
Well, so I know how to stop it. If we sat really close together and didn't have this huge medium.
Just sit on my lap and I'll hold you and talk to you the whole time.
Now, why didn't we do that to start the show?
I mean, that would have made it better.
Here, can we come over there?
No.
Okay.
So, again, turn the phone sideways. Bing, bow, boom. Now with that should present you with a landscape or instead of portrait mode. If that does not work, I don't know what to tell you. We can back out and figure it out. But as far as back to what I was saying, found out a lot of people with purpose.
Yeah. When you're
And-
selecting a superpower,
You find out a lot about a person.
you find out a lot about a person.
How much thought do they put into it?
And I heard some doozies, so I want everybody to think right now, what would your superpower be?
And type it in the chat. We're gonna give
Type
you
it in the chat. Please. And in the meantime, we'll give you some examples of some superpowers.
No, don't give them any ideas.
Okay.
We want to see what superpower would you want. I want to know. This is something we've talked about.
And the first thing I thought of when you said this, I thought of video games. I thought of how many games I played that were role characters, role playing, and you had to pick either the barbarian, the wizard,
Scavenger.
the scavenger, the woman that, and they all had their own superpower. And we've tried them all.
Yeah, we've all played.
Yeah, if you play video games, so you kind of get a feel of what you like.
But where we're at, what would your superpower be, Casey? Let's start there.
You know what?
We brainstormed a lot now, so it might have changed.
No. I had the same superpower, and I stand behind it. And even when I was playing a game, and only if you played this game, you know what I'm talking about. It's called Fat Princess.
Never played.
It was a little phone game where you have to run around and like try to free your princess from the other building, and you got to feed her cake. You got to feed cake to the princess that you're holding captive to make her fat, so they can't pull her away as fast. Long story short,
That's a weird video game.
you pick your character at the beginning of the game, and I liked picking the healer. So I had a ring of healing power, and I would be able to heal people in my presence, only though people that I select to heal. That would be my superpower.
Okay.
And that is because we found that everybody has like an angle, like it's usually something that you want for yourself. And I'm not going to lie, I want to make it to where my wife and I, we live healthy together until one day we die together.
Hey, yours was pretty gay.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead and tell them.
I did.
No, I mean in like full effect. You gotta.
Well, in the sense, okay.
What's going on here?
What? Can't hear us?
Keep going. No. They can hear you, I would assume.
Oh, okay. Well, no. So if you pick a superpower, there's usually something that comes like as a counter. Like you're really, really strong, but afterwards you got to rest for a week, you know, or you can stop bullets, but you can still feel them. You know, there's always a down one. So mine was I can heal somebody, but it also takes away from my life. So when my healing power drains to zero, so does my life.
So you can no longer heal someone. Your last act of anything would be healing someone. You would die healing.
I would die healing somebody, and that, of course, would be my wife. But that's because I've lived I'll be 46 actually, on the 30th. So I've lived a while. So I know what's important to me and later in life. And I would say health until dying with the ones you love and experiencing as much as you can. So it sounds gay. It is gay, but I'm already super strong. I can already read my own mind, and I can move things without touching it.
Okay. Well, mine was I'm not even gonna get involved in that one. I'm not falling for the bait. Mine was at first invulnerability, but then we talked about how it'd be boring after you lived everything, and you have the downfall of being emotionally detached. I would want the ability for pre-recognition. I'd want to be able to read the future for the next 15 minutes. I don't want to go too far. Just the next 15 minutes of what is entailed. Powerball numbers, selfish shit, right? The outcome of the sporting event, what's going to happen so you know how to plan, your traffic patterns and things like that. Or selective mind reading. The ability to read someone's mind only when I want to. I don't want to be like what women want and everything. You just hear everything, right? I would want the ability to, I wonder what they're thinking. Got it. You know what I mean? And then keep it pushing. But then, like we talked about, sinister shit, right? Like we think about characters and we think about little shit.
Uh-huh.
It's not turning.
No, let's try.
Oh man, that's not good.
Man,
New camera, new things we're learning. It's not turning at all. Try putting us on the TV. It seems to be working. Yeah, Casey will get in the middle. He'll dance for us.
how's it going? I'm Casey. No, okay.
Let's show the verdict.
Oh yeah, look, I'm in there now.
Yeah, you're right there. Okay, so keep it going.
All right,
I'll be the voice off screen today.
all right, and I'll be on screen. Casey Frank Falcon, right here I am.
But I think it would be pretty cool to be able to temporarily read minds. As far as like, if you want to be able to see what's going on. I guess when you look at this, you know, I talked about perverts and the ones that said invincibility. And the ones that wanted to be in rooms they shouldn't be in, and we make jokes about them. And anybody that said invincibility, just know we think you're perverts.
I actually caught somebody. They answered so quick with invisibility, and they went to go elaborate, and then he caught the attention of a couple girls in the room, and he immediately stopped.
Yep.
Went in a total different direction.
No, it's real. Like, I don't think people realize. I told Casey this. You can tell who's influenced by pussy by that answer. And it's sad because nobody thought about gaining power. They thought about women. And it was one of the best answers we had. We're not going to throw his name out there, but he said time travel. And he actually took a second and thought about it. And he said to travel back in time. And the first thing I said to Casey is, what happens if you travel back and can't come forward? Right? Because that would be the adverse effect of that. That just like, you know, the adverse effect of like super strength where you'd be weak in a moment. Right? So,
would you plan it out ahead of time, like go back a little bit, knowing that you can keep going back, but you can never go forward again? So you want to experience everything you could possibly do. Otherwise, you'll never get to do it again.
But what happens if you thought it was February 12th you did that event, but it was really February 15th?
No, it's just a
And
judgment.
then you missed it by 3 days, and now you can never go back and try to get to that day again. So now you're like, fuck!
All types of predicaments.
Yeah, there's some negative shit that could come out of that.
I had a good one from somebody. They said they can create or destroy matter. And I said, what do you mean? He's like, you know, he's sitting down. He's like, I want a chair right there. Whoop, there's a chair. Well, the chair gone. Whoop, chair's gone. Need an alternator? There's an alternator. He's like, wow.
That's actually pretty nifty.
Snapping and pointing. It's like, oh, you want a stack of cash? Stack of cash.
Hey.
Like,
That's actually a really good
Like,
idea.
yeah.
That's actually
I
really
started
good.
laughing. I was like, that's so genius.
That's actually, they put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah. And also another person said,
The power to know everything.
ooh,
Would you want to know that, Valeria?
God.
Would you? Like, I wonder, what's the adverse effect of that?
Having to experience
No.
everything.
Having dementia.
Like dementia, like you.
Yeah, like you know everything, but you forget it every day. You're in the middle of a conversation and you just forgot the
You
information.
relearn everything every day. You relearn everything. So every day is like a holy
shit. Yeah. Fuck. Hey, that would be crazy.
wow. And then you go to sleep. You wake up the next morning. Oh my God!
Hey, so, but with that said, what were you about to say on that? The adverse effect. Know everything.
Know everything, but have to experience everything.
Ooh, that would suck.
So if you know about war and torture, then you're going to experience war and
You
torture.
went
But if
through
you know about love and lust, you get to experience that too. So it's a catch-22. Do you want to experience to the fullest or not? You like every season, or do you want to hide in the basement and watch video games?
So with invulnerability, we talked about that, and I said you're invulnerable, but you feel all the pain. So you never die, but you feel the pain of a broken back, a gunshot wound. Like, that would be horrible.
And actually, that's exactly what Wolverine is. He can rejuvenate, or he can use his claws, but every time he does it, he feels the pain of it coming through his flesh. He rejuvenates, but he feels it. So it's actually a catch-22. So
And so it hurts him.
it hurts.
Makes him think before he acts.
Yeah, it's like, this has got to
Is
be
it
worth
worth
it. Is it worth it? Yeah. And the answer is yes.
We had teleportation was one.
Teleportation was actually a couple people.
We had nobody really said the ability to fly, which I thought would be something
That
like
is-
experience.
That's actually my wife.
Oh.
Without missing a beat. And she told me this before. She would want to fly. I said, yeah, flying and collecting rocks. What's your special power? She concurred.
But the crazy part about flying is you got to worry about weather. You got to worry about not being able to breathe at high altitude.
But
So how high up can you fly?
What would the downside be? Like you could fly, but
You can't land safely.
That's a good one.
What?
You can't land good.
Yeah, you got to tumble. You taking a fall when you land. You're gonna get up every time, but
Yeah.
you're taking a mighty fucking fall.
It's gonna hurt.
You better figure out how to slow down.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think that would
How
be
bad do you want to see the other side of that, man?
because you're crashing into it today, buddy.
Where's Paula? She's still flying. She refuses to land. 5 years. She'll fly low. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, that's funny as hell. She's still flying. She don't want to come down. Well, the last time she fucked up her ankle.
Oh man.
Oh, that's funny as hell. No, as far as what else was there, we had the ability to fly. X-ray vision was one of them that I had, and you already knew when you heard that. You're kind of like, what's the use of that besides perverted shit?
Somebody said time control, like the movie Click. And then I was like, oh yeah. Then I immediately said, did you watch the end of that fucking
It
movie?
was horrible. It was sad.
I said that. He's like, nah, I don't remember it. I was like, watch it.
So that's what we were talking about, is if you could pause, freeze time. But when it came back, everything moved in fast forward. So basically your 30 seconds could be 6 hours. You've done what you did in 30 seconds, or well, took 30 seconds of a freeze, really took 6 hours worth of work while you were frozen in time making a knife or whatever
Yeah.
it
So
may be.
when time goes back to normal,
You're already there, but they're fast forwarding to catch up to you, and they're losing precious moments.
that would suck.
Well, you're killing everybody around you.
Yeah.
But imagine if you frozen in time for like 3 days, and then you sped
Oh.
up 3 years. Wouldn't that be insane?
If you're able to do stuff while everyone's frozen, and how long can you freeze everything for? Like
That's what I just said. If you frozen for 3 days, and it equates to 3 years.
dude.
So every day is a year's time.
What if, and this is sinister, but what if somebody chose to froze time and went around with a homemade knife and slit everybody's throat where they stood, and then made time start again, and there'd be a perfect circle of death in like a city of like everyone
That's
just
some
falls,
Quentin Tarantino
everyone falls
shit.
at the same time.
That's some Quentin Tarantino shit.
This on news today in Chicago. It's like
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like,
that's a movie.
no, what's crazy is you thought of that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I think of the shit I would do, I don't think of evil shit. I think of maybe making money shit, but I don't think of evil hurting people.
I did
shit.
notice that your stuff that you wanted was all for money making.
Yeah, make money. And honestly, you help people. You can do shit.
Man.
I don't want to hurt nobody, man. That ain't really what the agenda is. I want everybody to get rich. Do you know how dope it would be if you were able to, like you said, make matter, freeze time, and then
Yeah.
you woke up in the middle of Walmart, or you unfreeze time in the middle of Walmart, and everybody's got 10 grand in their pocket, and you just gave everybody 10,000 for Christmas? Like, that shit would be cool as fuck to do. And then you video it, and then everybody's getting robbed in St. Louis coming out of it. Because like they're gonna call and be like, "Oh my god, everybody!" And they have the fucking whole store on lockdown. It's a shitty world.
I'm sorry, if I had $10,000 put in my pocket out of nowhere in Walmart, I don't know where I'm going with it.
Get the fuck out of there. I'm getting the fuck out of there.
I wouldn't trust it. And I would immediately thought, okay, I'm in a fucking video game. I would start killing people immediately if I had answers. I'm serious. Dude.
I'm like,
Does everybody else have money?
Simulation. But look,
Okay.
everybody else does. Then what do you do? I'm like, this is crazy.
Start looking around. What's going on here? I'm gonna start taking bodies.
I need
Because
answers.
you know shit at that point's fake. It's just like that movie Triple X when Vin Diesel's in the cafe and he's like, hey, I saw her in those high heels, and as soon as I knew she wasn't real, I knew all this shit wasn't real. So as soon as something like that happens, I'm like, all right, let's
Hey.
live out our fantasies. What's going on?
But what other superpowers we got up there? I'm curious because we were naming adverse effects, pyrokinesis, you burn yourself. I think that'd be cool to be able to control shit, telekinesis. But what if you lost a brain cell every time you did it? You'd make sure to use it for the right shit. But what do you really need to move that really needs to be moved with your mind? That's pretty crazy. Like,
Well, to move shit with your mind would just be sick. You
but
seen
what would be?
Matilda?
I mean, what are some superpowers you think would make your life easier?
The ability to remember every password you've ever created to get into
That's a good one.
computers, phones,
Dude, that would
bank
be amazing.
accounts.
The shit you made 10 years ago still
Oh
be
my
able to remember.
god! Yeah, you still remember all the passwords. I
Mine
would just
be
save you time. Power of electricity.
Yeah, for in your house, you anywhere you walk into, you can provide electricity. So you would just come home, lights turn on, batteries never run out.
But on the flip side,
Everything runs.
but on the flip side, every time you open a door, you get shocked.
I mean, that happens if you got carpet sometimes. So that's not that bad of a joke. But I will say, I think that would be convenient.
Mm-hmm.
You never have to worry about if the power goes out, anything like that.
And
But the power would go off whenever you walked out of it. That would be one that I think would make your life easier. What about you guys? What's something you think would make your life easier if you had that superpower?
how about if you can? I saw one where you can shit money, but only coins.
And what did you say you'd want to shit?
Nickels. I would definitely go with nickels.
Over dimes.
Because
the smallest one and more money.
Dimes
I'm
are like
going to go with a nickel.
dimes are like little razors with the little choppy edges, where nickels are nice and smooth. And I think I would just pass a bunch of them really quickly.
Do you know how many fucking nickels you got to shit?
Yeah, 787 if I want to buy something good. Do the math. You can buy like most things on Amazon that are under 150.
Nickels?
I don't know.
I was like, you're making shit up
Dude,
now.
talking about nickels, you get me thinking about gambling. I'm gonna go to the casino on my birthday. You know, I'm in like gambling.
Yeah, no, I would choose not to shit coins. What was another one that we saw that
If you're have the ability to be 15% bodyproof, bulletproof, 15% bulletproof, it's like a useless superpower.
Not if the 15% is your cranium.
Oh, do we have that one?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, check this out. Here's some useless shit. You're gonna dig it.
More useless superpowers that I think are pretty funny. Top comment on the last video was seeing in the dark but only while holding a flashlight that's turned on. I think that's genius, so
That's hella
great
funny.
job. Next, you're able to talk
That's
to
funny.
plants.
That's good.
But only right before harvesting them. Yo, what's good? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna have to eat you. Dude, no. The ability to turn any liquid into lukewarm tap water. So, essentially the opposite of Jesus. Ability to turn anything into a block of cheese. That's it. This one's my favorite. So, when you're cloud watching and you look up at a cloud and you imagine that cloud looking like something, the cloud will turn into that thing, but the size of the cloud, like the size that you saw it, and it'll fall down to earth.
That's the
fun.
catch.
Yeah, I don't feel like anything could go wrong. That massive one looks like a dragon. Holy, what
The shit that last one, that would be a crazy superpower. The size of the cloud, it drops out the sky. That looks like a boat, just a giant Titanic, just drops out the fucking sky. That's funny.
Man. Oh. Oh
Just
man.
so you know, Paula said she could see us on the whole screen. I was gonna let you go, but I'm like, let me just let him know.
Okay, bro.
Oh, that's awesome. But no, when I think of superpowers that would be useless, what are some useless superpowers? Right? Like I know what would make my life easier: electricity, controlling of water, fresh water. Anywhere you go, you could, like you were talking about, you could point your finger and water streams out of it. Right? That would be cool, especially if you could control the flow and pump a gallon right there. Boom. You could, clean drinking water to the world, and you could charge crazy amounts of money. No, I'm joking. But you could, anywhere you travel, they'd look at you like, dude, here, have you ever had clean drinking water? Here's boss. Change somebody's life.
Yeah, purifying water.
No, I'm not purifying. I'm just giving them clean drinking water. I don't want purified. I like spring. It's like it's spring water from the thing. But there's all types of good shit, positive shit you can do with superpowers. But would you be a superpower or like a superhero? Or would you be a villain? And I'm just going to say, from what you've said so far, I feel like you would be a villain.
No, I can just think of situations that would go awry to where it's like you can see the good and the bad in people. And it's like, okay, where can this go wrong? Let your mind work. And if you really let it go off the deep end with some of these superpowers and shit, I just think a brainstorming session would quickly determine that a lot of people would go evil with it.
Who wouldn't? Especially. So the first question is: would you tell people you have a superpower? Would you? Who would you tell? Like, who would you show your skill or your superpower to?
What if you had the superpower like to make things blow up, like from inside out? Just like you look at things,
Combustion.
the power of combustion. But you can do it at a very slow level, like on a microwave, like you microwave somebody's mind or their
That's
innards.
fucked up.
But you can focus on certain parts of them. We're like,
Your
hey,
finger just starts burning.
hey, how does your fingernail feel? And it's also sort of, or you make it advance to their whole finger, their whole arm. Then you make it back to normal like that. It's like the microwave somebody's body parts.
That is fucking sinister.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's wrong with that baby? Oh, we don't know. It's just crying. And you're like, ha, 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 ha.
Starting to wonder who I'm sitting next to, man. I'm like, you got me fucking worried. Like, who am I? Who's this guy? I call a friend talking about microwaving people.
All your stuff just included getting money.
Yeah. Like, that's the whole thing. You get money, take care of the people around you. Like, that sounds like a plan to me. That
I can make
like,
money just form like this.
I don't want to just hurt people. Like, oh, this power, will only do destruction. I can do nothing productive with this at all but hurt people. I'm good. I'll pass on it. Now, are there things that, yeah, of course you can do some fucked up shit. You could mind read and really fuck somebody up and then tell the future. You would know everything you need to say to get them to, themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you could really, really do some sinister things with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you couldn't. I can say everything to get your mind. It's basically mind control to get you to where I need you to be to do some crazy shit. You MK Ultra, basically. But would you want to do that? I just was thinking immediately, if you could read 15 minutes into the future, you could get the Powerball numbers in before they're drawn. And all you need to do is do it once. You don't need to show anybody the skill. And then the people you show them by helping them win the Powerball. Like, you don't believe me? Here, I'm going to show you. This is what I did. Take them there. Play these numbers right now. Boo, 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 boo. You had just enough time to clear it. Gone. Everything's done. Little shit. Or you're like, hey, there's going to be a severe accident on 70 going west because of the snow. Tell this tractor trailer to slow down. And then you can see into the 15 minutes again and did it prevent it. If it prevented it, you made the right call. If it didn't, it made it worse. Maybe not help anybody no more.
Now,
It's just
see, now I go on a little bit on the opposite side because I watched recently a whole thing talking about how, what's his name, Thanos?
Mm-hmm.
He's the good guy. I think we had this discussion. He is the good guy. So if somebody were to do something sinister, as dark and evil as you think it is, by equalizing the population and keeping the balance of good and evil by doing evil, doesn't mean that person's a bad person. They're just keeping the balance of the universe. So
you look at the Joker and Batman.
I can't go out and just murder somebody. I don't have it in me to just do it. I don't see how that would happen unless I was driven
to do it. Taken status.
But I could do it.
I will find you.
So if I did go do it,
and I will,
it would even out somewhere else. So, yeah. Is it sinister to kill a bunch of people by slitting their throats while you pause time just to watch them all drop dead at once? It's a little comical to you when it happens, but are you just evening everything out?
The playing field?
Yeah, you like doing a good thing?
Because who are you to judge that by taking somebody else's life?
Well, we're just a wave of people, and in the big scheme of things, you're just a bunch of lives that just died, and it's going to happen again. Maybe not by the hand of you and your superpower. I don't know. It's just...
I mean, that's kind of dangerous. You would want to annihilate people. I look at the Joker and Batman, and I think about how he just wanted people to be able to take care of themselves, and he didn't want the rich to keep overtaking the powerful city and controlling shit. I get how he had... As I've gotten older, I understand villains more than I do superheroes, right? But if I was a superhero, best believe I'm going to do some wild shit. Dude, if you had super speed, you wouldn't go into the Olympics and set a record that would never be beat.
Oh, yeah, that was in The Incredibles, the kid. He joined the track team, but he'd always do just enough to get like second place to third place. Yeah. But he was also holding back because of it, which
But then
Mentally
but you
destroyed.
wait till you're at the world stage, the Olympics, the final, and just 2 seconds. They're like
That
so fast and shit. But look, you exposed it to the world. It is what it is. I am the fastest human alive, or super strength.
There'd be so
go
many
in and
people
you-
in like black ties and tux and suits
If
around
you're
looking
super
for you and
fast,
shit.
how would they catch you?
Hey man,
They gotta slow down eventually.
you're not the first one. I think they.
Asia said infinite stamina. She literally, what she did, she not? She literally was like, to not get tired.
To not get tired.
Yeah, she was like, just the ability to not get tired.
And I immediately thought, man, how many times did you lay your head down on a pillow after a hard day's work thinking, I deserve this, this feels good? You lose that. Unlimited stamina. So the only joys you get from completing accomplishment, I don't know.
Nah, Asia's a fucking workhorse.
Man, you got yourself a good one there, Stacy.
He's like,
She wants, I can think of all types of reasons why stamina would be a great thing.
but no, it's crazy. Like that was, I just was like, man, that's what kind of workaholic you are. Because I know when she answered it, she was thinking about work. Like I know that was where her mind was at. Was
Hey, you want to hear what my sister in California said?
far away. I mean, he can give you the short answer, but he's going to give you the long one.
I asked my sister, like we asked a lot of people, what would you want your superpower to be? And I was like, man, I should have said, briefly say what you wanted your superpower. Okay, the ability to communicate with animals, and that was the end of the text. And then
That's a great answer.
Then she elaborated.
But hold on, just for the record, before he elaborates, because after this, I'm gonna be like, all right, next topic. That was a great answer. And what did we talk about earlier? If that was limited and you could only talk to what, 10 ants?
Yeah,
Could you imagine you can only talk to this group of animals?
I want to be able to talk to animals. Okay, you can talk to 10 ants. You can have 10 ants.
You'd be like,
Man, fuck.
oh,
You can 10
man.
talk to the
You
other
can
one.
talk to the sloth.
I want to control the world. I want to control the world with my 10 ants.
But go ahead. What was she saying?
She said, communicate with animals, especially octopi, not octopuses, like most people would
what
say.
most people would say.
Because my sister's smart.
She is octopi. Very good use of the
They have a
vocabulary.
decentralized brain. I think if we can decentralize our brains, or at least learn how that works, we could learn to better compartmentalize our emotions from logic when reasoning and become less reactive.
Can I interject here really quick?
Which I totally goes against everything my sister Kelly and women are in general. Which
So this is
people
what I
don't
wanted to
overreact.
ask. Is she emotional?
No, actually, she's very down to earth, and she has no crazy in her whatsoever. Hey, Kelly. She's fucking batshit crazy.
All right. 'Cause I was like, damn, all right, well, that's why she wants people to be less emotional.
Hey, my sister is crazy like I'm crazy. Okay?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, see, I can only say.
But she's crazy and emotional.
100%. She said overall, though, it would be beneficial to communicate with all of them, because I think to teach us that might help us, society, learn to communicate better, and we can all start to heal. So,
And she's been to therapy? 'Cause that sounds like a therapy answer.
oh,
We
hands.
can all begin to help.
I don't know, but I'm guessing she probably has seen therapy at some point.
Well, I'm not talking shit by the record. I'm just saying
I
it
was
seems
gonna say, I've
very.
seen therapy.
It seems very. I have too. Yeah, of course. I mean,
Like, they force you when you go to the brig.
No, I just don't understand how it got so deep. Like she got to communication and shit like that.
Her mind started wandering as she was texting, and I've been there, so I get it.
No, she was into it, man.
She
I
was.
like
That's a
that
good
answer. She
answer.
gave us a detailed answer on why she did it. Wanted it.
Thank you, Kelly.
I think. What's the one superpower you would not want? No matter what, you're like, don't give me this one. I don't want to know.
Man, the ability to know everything, because ignorance is bliss.
That is literally mine. Like I was like, damn, what Valeria wants is my absolute horror. Because you never have an interesting conversation ever again.
No, you
There'll
already know
never be
everything.
an interesting conversation ever again.
If you can read everybody's minds, and everybody can read your minds, you would have nothing to say to somebody except for here I am.
That's why I said
Yeah.
selective mind reading. Because
Selective.
I'd want to have conversations, but if I ask a question that I really want the truth to, I'm digging right in. Dude, like I'm going right in and listening to what your brain says before you answer it.
I want to be able to talk to animals, but if it was a kicker, I would want it to only be my animal. So to be able to talk to my dog Lucius, oh my god,
Oh, dude.
That I would have a spirit animal. This dog would.
It sucks because I'd have to choose between Pablo and Angel. And honestly, I think I want to talk to
Angel.
Pablo.
Really?
Dude, Angel, I know her. Like, there are times I'll answer for her and she'll look at me like,
So you're
she just
already in
smiles.
her head.
yeah, like that's my
Okay.
Angel's my baby. We've had the deepest, darkest conversations shit I've been through. Pablo, though, there are times he's barking at me and I'm just thinking, like, bro, the other day, I'm not doing a fucking thing. He just starts barking at me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? Am I having a heart attack? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how they try to communicate with you? I'm like,
Yeah.
you just want attention. He, boom, boom, like straight on my lap. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, that's the most needy dog I've ever had in my life, but he wants attention from everybody. Dude, God forbid you try to cuddle. That nigga wants right in the middle. You go to pray at night, and this nigga dives in the middle of the prayer. Like, I'm like, some people are like, oh, it's cute. No, this little nigga is annoying. And I want to know what the fuck is going on up there.
Dude, you get the ability to like hear what he says when he barks, and all he's saying is, I like to bark.
That would be funny as fuck, because if you know the dog, I'm telling you, I call him retarded.
And then you look at your other dog and you will get like reading thoughts like, you know.
Kelly
like,
said she's pretty chill these days.
oh my gosh, I was joking.
Oh, yeah. She put a smiley face. That's how you know it's a lie. And it wasn't the big smiley emoji. It was the smiley.
Comment the opposite of the
I'm fucking
truth.
with you. I don't.
No, I'm just kidding.
But no, I think about how certain superpowers would really hinder you, and I think the knowing everything would kill it. But talking to your dog would be fucking awesome.
Oh my god, it'd be badass.
Anybody's dog. Like, you walk into any room and could talk to the dog. That would be the fucking shit. You would know everything about the household instantly. You'd be, what's going on in here? What are they doing?
And here's the downside. The downside is your dog talks hella trash about your spouse.
So it'd be like the Brian from Family Guy, right? That's what I was. In my mind, the negative would be it never shuts up, right? Like, it just is next to you talking nonstop. But that would be fucked up. It talks bad about your spouse. Like, you always getting divorced. So, like, what is wrong? My dog hates him. I swear, it's my dog.
It's like my wife looked over at me and I'm like looking at the dog. I'm just shaking my head. She goes, "What did he say now?" It's like, you don't want to know. And she's like, "The dog's talking. That's huge."
Kelly said she went to therapy yesterday.
Oh,
no, it's
so that's like more of a copy and paste from yesterday.
I mean, when you think about as far as talking to your dog, what would they say? Because there's times when they tell you you're tripping. Would they say they love you? What if you could talk to your dog and you find out that motherfucker don't like you?
Oh man, well,
like, you know how devastating that would be? Like, he's like, I'm trapped here, so I've given in, but really I don't like you.
Oh,
this is not the life I had planned.
And what if the dog can't understand what you're saying, but you can only understand the dog? God. And everything you say, it just flips it on you.
Everything.
Who's a good boy? Doug, oh my god. Insert crude comment here. I kind of watch what I say so we don't get banned on all the networks.
All the networks. all of the three.
All the networks. No, we're on Animal Planet. CNN, I don't know.
No, imagine you're watching, you got the ability to talk to dogs and you're listening to the dog whisper, right? You're like, this motherfucker don't know shit. That dog is not saying that. Oh man, all the things you can decipher with a dog. My first thing I would do though is I'd walk in somebody's house and be like, tell me their secrets. They'd be like, well, they have a kink. They like to be tied to the wall and pegged. Like, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, all right, guys, you guys have a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck up on out of here. Oh shit! They're trying to sell you candles. Why you walk in? She sells Avon Run. Like, just little shit that you'd be like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. Or your dog scares away all your friends. You know, like, it's give and take. Your dog is your best friend.
Dog's your best friend. Just build the bond.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then you build it, and then I swear to God, I don't know if Pablo likes me or not. There are days like I'll take videos of him just standing there barking at me. I'm like, bruh. Am I dying? Like, I say that to him all the time. Like, am I dying? What are you trying to tell me?
Dude, sometimes I swear my dog sees a ghost, but then I think it's like a reflection in the window going to the
Seeing
TV.
the old lady.
I don't know. It's creepy sometimes. Dogs see shit.
Kelly said, I like the water superpower idea Stacy shared earlier. That's a good one. I appreciate it, Kelly. Thank you. I like to think of myself as, someone philanthropist, but I'm definitely not. Casey will tell you I'm greedy.
No, very.
Yeah, it would be 100%.
To a fault.
I would give out free water to third party, but second world, like third world countries, get free water. Second world, I think you can do 50 cents a bottle. I think you got 50 cents in you. Come on, we'll undercut, Ozarka and the others, and
He's gonna make a profit.
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know how much energy draining that's going to be? I'd have to keep drinking water to produce it. Obviously, you can only produce the water you drink. Would be like the adverse effect of that. So you'd be walking around constantly dehydrated.
My wife. What about? I was thinking about being with my wife would want like a superpower, and I can picture wanting with something like being able to detect where treasure is buried.
That would be badass. That would be badass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, so I'm a religious person, and I say one of my biggest things I'm blessed for is clean drinking water. She said I'm going to school to be a water treatment operator, precious resource.
Yeah, actually, whenever I go out to my chickens, I'm glad you said that because people don't appreciate as much as they should clean drinking water, and that goes down to animals. So if you have a pet or an animal, give them some fresh water. If they're drinking out of the toilet, if they're drinking out of the toilet, that's them saying they get fresher water than what you're giving me. So I always make sure my chickens have plenty of sources for fresh drinking water because otherwise you're pretty much just torturing them.
Yeah, if you're not changing the water daily, you're tripping.
And let's take this on a deeper level. I'm talking about my chickens here. Let's put that up to your children. What are you putting in your children as far as food?
Nobody gives
fresh water, or are you putting soda?
Do you have kids to worry about
Capri Suns.
This is the thing. You don't want to talk about school, but you want to talk about what you're feeding your kids. You ain't got kids to worry about, okay?
No, but when I see
so your superpower would be to make all the kids healthy.
I would be yes.
How would you do that?
By making it to where they weren't allowed to drink or touch anything other than water, bread, and chicken. And eggs.
Where's the vegetables?
Vitamin C. I'll make up the list as I go.
I was like, dude, you literally just limited the fuck out of it too.
No, you know what? Maybe I'll be kind and give you ice cream. But if you start getting fat,
wild.
If you start getting fat, I take.
Why you sound like a kidnapper? If you're kind, I'll give you ice cream.
I'm not saying I've done this before. I'm not saying I've done this.
That sounded crazy as hell.
But if I did,
give you ice cream.
Dude, I just know the power of ice cream. And sometimes I will do anything for ice cream. So we'll think,
hey, I'm gonna bring some ice cream to work you've never had. And like, do that dance. I'm like, I went to the aisle and just hold up the carton of ice cream.
You know what's funny? I probably won't dance the first time. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna let everyone see you manipulate.
No, I'm gonna be like,
but I'll be back.
I'll be like, just one time. Hey, we'd have to get the body camera and make that a skit, right?
I'll be like, fuck you. What dance?
But no, look, I ask you a few times, right? And you keep saying no, and then right when I'm like outside smoking a cigarette, you come walking out. Still got that ice cream?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
I'm tying up my tapping shoes. Like I'm putting on my little. I look like a little dress. Like,
oh, that's funny. The tapping shoes is just funny on its own. Oh, that's funny.
Like a little dancing monkey outfit.
No, Casey does love him some fucking some ice cream.
You know what's sad, Stacy?
How you talk about how unhealthy shit is, and then you'll eat a whole carton of ice cream.
Here's what's making me sad. If you go back, like, I don't know, 15, 20 episodes of the Stacy and Casey show, I remember an episode vividly. It comes in my mind every fucking day. Somebody commented while I was eating a big thing of ice cream, put that shit down. You're going to start looking like Stacy.
Yeah, real shit.
And I was that I can eat through the night. I'll never gain weight. I work out all the time. I don't work out all the time anymore. And every time I eat ice cream, I gotta go like I gotta pump the brakes. I'm thinking about that fucking comment.
Tall, dark, and handsome.
I still eat me some ice cream, but ask my wife, I've toned it down a notch. I won't eat a whole container a night. So I'm starting to notice this every time.
Summertime will make it. Once you get to summertime and you're back out in the field, you'll, I remember when you were showing off a six pack. See, I'm losing weight. He's gaining it.
Hey,
just saying.
I know I can lose it, but I don't have an incentive right now. I am going on vacation in 2 days, and I'll be home for a week. Staycation, and everybody loves the staycation. So
talking about being fat, now I want a porterhouse. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day, so I'm over here thinking like, damn, man, food sounds good. I guess I should do a day fast, but I'm good. I'll pass. Hard no.
And I'm hungry.
You work
right now.
hard to eat well.
Dude, I made some lasagna from scratch the other day. Oh my God, I gave some to Carol next to me. She said she felt like she was at an Italian bistro.
Yeah, she probably wanted you to be nice.
No, it is phenomenal. I got some at work.
If I didn't get to taste test it on camera for
Tomorrow,
the Stacey and Casey
tomorrow you
show,
want to taste test it tomorrow?
I don't want 3-day-old leftovers and trying to taste test something.
It's lasagna. It's like chili. You can eat it for the next month
Doesn't
and a half.
get better. The
Love
first
it,
day
though.
is the best day of lasagna. Who said they did 14 layers of lasagna? Oh, JC. I wanted to call him a fucking liar.
Yeah, he said I did a 14
Say
layer.
fucking baklava, nigga.
I started thinking about that, and I was like, the lasagna would be taller than it is wide. It's like, how does that make sense? Like having a skyrise townhouse that went up 45 stories. It doesn't make sense.
Now there are some restaurants that have those like competition like designs. They raise them up really high instead of build them up. They build them up. But the first thing I thought was like bullshit.
Yeah, I
Love you to death, but 14. If you would have said 7 or 8,
want to talk to you again. I let it just
Jason
go
said,
one.
I got a lot of questions.
I do, because I worked at Rich and Charlie's and I made a lot of fucking lasagna. And I know what it takes to make a lasagna.
You know what an Italian cream soda is?
An Italian cream soda? It sounds sexual, but I'm ready.
No, honestly, they serve them at Rich and Charlie's. It was the only place
Sounds
I ever had
frothy.
it. It was fucking delicious. I drank way too many of them.
Man, fluid-wise, dude, the Thai tea is my poison. That shit is horrible for you. It's filled with cream and sugar and deliciousness and honey. And it's at any Thai place you go to. It's phenomenal.
One pointless superpower you could have, pointless as fuck, is just pointless. You point and donuts shoot out of your finger. What's a pointless superpower you would have? I'm curious. I know what mine is because I'm fat and selfish and hungry.
I can sneeze on command.
Oh yeah, I definitely am selfish with that. Because I was like seafood boil, steak, be able to make food appear with my fingers. That would be pointless, really, but also at the same point, that'd be pretty cool. Like,
How about you can create any food by snapping and pointing, but you can only eat sand.
that would be terrible. I wouldn't create shit.
But you can make stuff
But
for
sand
anybody
tastes like
around
food.
you. You can feed the homeless. You
No,
can.
I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'm not even saying that would be retarded.
Yeah, I know it's a small
Can't
price
eat
to
sand
pay
and
to
survive.
all your friends and family.
Yeah, but you can't eat sand and survive.
But you can watch.
There's no logic in that one. Now, if you'd have been like, you can only
It's
eat
protein
cheese,
sand.
you
It's
can
it's,
only eat cheese.
it's
I'd be like,
nutrition
fuck
balls. How about nutrition balls that taste like paste but has all the nutrition you need to survive?
That would be terrible.
Exactly. But
So
on the flip
once a
side-
month, you guys, everybody get ready for your Viking feast. I'll take one for the team, and I would make a Viking feast.
And think about it, everybody would pay you for it. You make a
I
hell of
wasn't gonna
money.
charge them for it. Again, that's why I said pointless.
Dude, you'd be paying people to have them describe what it tastes like. What does it
So-
taste like?
I guess since we'll say that doesn't create something, right? It's just a stupid thing you can do. I would like to be able to adjust my back like a chiropractor anytime you walk. So your back never feels back pain. You always walk straight in posture. That'd be nice. Doesn't affect nobody else, only affects you.
Man, I like my healing one. I don't know.
But you can't affect other people. That's why I said this is something that can't affect other people. It can only affect you. Or the power to eat anything and never gain weight, but never lose weight, and you're stuck at the weight you're at now. I would want to go on a diet first, but I would do it.
Man, how about the power to be able to grow my hair or fingernails whenever I want?
It's an interesting one. Why?
Something to chew on?
It's fucking disgusting. Why? I'm gonna set this world record: the longest fingernails have grown in 30 seconds. What? You can make money with that. Circus acts, all types of crazy shit. Especially if you can control how it grows, mohawks and shit.
That'd be
What's
pretty
one
stupid.
superpower you would never want someone else to have?
Man.
One superpower you would never want Paula to have, your significant other.
To make other
Peanut butter
drivers,
solution.
to make other drivers on the road do what she commands. The drivers automatically do what she's yelling out loud.
Oh God!
in the car.
Shit,
Whatever she
immediate.
says when she's driving happens.
Oh
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be funny. If you don't speed your ass up. Oh my.
Helicopter be getting the footage. There's a whole row of cars here that exploded, and half of them are eating dicks. This man's just eating a bag of dicks for no reason, as if somebody told him and made him. Because I heard her say, "Eat a bag of dicks."
That's gold. I swear to God. Paula, I've heard you got some wild road rage. I'm just saying.
Man,
Asia trips too. I told you, Asia's a car counter. She counts how many cars she can pass in traffic. That's when I realized I'm not at your level. I'm not in as much of a race as you that I'm counting cars in traffic. It's not that big of a rush to me. She's like, you don't do that? I'm like, nah, bruh. I
Dude.
just sit there. I don't trip.
literally, when we were driving through the parking lot earlier, and you're racing up the top to get that open spot before they come around, you kind of cut off this guy, and I read his mouth. He was on the phone. He said, "This motherfucker," and I didn't want to tell you at the time because I didn't want you to get pissed and confronted you. But yeah, I was like,
Who was it?
it was so funny. It was a new guy. But he couldn't see it because you're fucking windows.
Yeah.
He didn't know that we read his mouth saying, "This motherfucker." If you can't see the person driving the fucking Hellcat, chances are you don't want to fuck with him.
That's crazy. I never really thought about the image of my vehicle from the outside, right? I was just happy to be able to get it.
The image of your vehicle is you. If you saw a Hellcat that was all white, looked badass, and all the windows were completely tinted, especially the front windshield, you've never seen like a nerd stepping out of that fucking car. It's somebody that you don't want to fuck with usually. And even though you're a big softy, we know you're harmless. You're harmless. You come off looking like you
I look intense. I found out the other day, I was looking at a video somebody took of me communicating with someone else at work, and I was like, damn, I look intense. And they never got the memo, like I was done talking. Like it never clicked. I was like, that's crazy.
Dude, I swear to God, when I gotta tone people down in my head that might look intimidating off the get-go, I try to picture what they look like as little kids, and I realize they all started as children, and that helps me a little
That's
bit.
weird as fuck.
I see it as a child when I try to be
You're
less
funny,
intimidating.
babe. Assholes would be hurting. That's a wild follow.
Everybody,
Hey, that just signifies everything you told me. I believe it. I believe it.
she typed that with pride.
I know she
Yeah.
did. With a smile.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's like, and I hope all of
Your
them are
sister said peanut butter solution. I'm not too sure that would be what she would make. Create? Oh, that's what you got to eat. That's what you got to eat for being able to provide meals.
Oh, yeah. Well, peanut butter's not bad.
No, I like peanut butter.
No,
Jelly.
makes it honey,
I was gonna say jelly, honey. There's all types of ways. Cairo syrup.
chocolate.
Mmm.
Yeah,
Don't make me hungry. Man, what you eating for dinner?
Shoot, babe. Do we have any leftovers? I don't know. I left my lasagna at the office. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. All this talk about ice cream, probably pistachio.
Hey, now that we think about it,
Actually, there's some fucking Klondike bars in the freezer. I probably have a Klondike bar and probably some eggs.
Oh, it's a movie from the 80s. No, it's funny when you talk about that comment, and in my mind, I'm like, man, it's funny when you got haters, right? But you know it's like people that probably know you that could never like come out and just say it with it being them because they're too much of a bitch. You know what I mean? And it's one of those that it's funny to me because I had thought of when we got that comment of a few people it could be. And I was like, man, I would hate me too. That's all I could think. I was like, man, I really hate me too, man. Everything about him is dope except he's fat. That sucks. Why? That's crazy. God made me fat. He couldn't make me perfect. You know, like that's what goes through my mind. So when you play it, like I forgot about that, but I do think back sometimes about that comment. And I'm like, man, who was that? Like, I'd like to spit on them. That's fucked up, but I don't want to fight physical violence. I just want you to know you're really not that tough. Like it's
How about no? It would be a good fucking like small superpower to have. I just thought about this one. Making somebody smell whatever you want them to smell. Burnt popcorn, microwave seafood, flowers. Ooh, microwave
Fuck
seafood.
that fresh cat shit,
Oh,
fresh dog shit.
oh, yeah. Fresh human
Your
shit
favorite cologne,
mixed with
the
dog
scent
shit.
of your mother when you're having a bad day.
The scent of
Make
your-
that motherfucker cry. I'm fucked up. I can think of more fucked up shit to do with that than good shit.
Dude, I'd go
I'm
to
sorry.
Hey, I would fuck with people. I would go to an old folks home and make everybody smell burnt toast.
Oh my god, man, things are having a stroke. You're so fucked up. Oh, you're so fucked up. That's wild.
Everybody starts walking out there.
Hey, how twisted is
Martha?
Casey, y'all?
Martha!
Hey, everything Casey has said has been some straight sadistic shit. Not just sinister, but sadistic. I want all of you to think you're dying.
Yeah.
Hey, how many heart attacks do you cause from that, though?
Man, or go to a burn victim unit and have them all smell fire at the same time.
That's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a fucked up one. I was thinking about, man, you just be in the meeting, like, you don't want to be in no more, so you make it smell like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Everybody gets dismissed.
But only have the person running the meeting smell it, like they're looking around like, they think it's them.
It would be fucking priceless.
And then you throw something in like, hey, do you need to take a break for a second?
Oh, man, the ability to make people hallucinate.
Man, that's almost like smelling but visually.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
like some Loki shit. That's off of
Dude.
like the Avengers. Loki used to make people.
you're talking to somebody and you make them see bugs on your face, right?
Yeah, like
so
oh,
they're freaking
yeah.
out. You could make somebody go into a psych ward like
Mhm.
that. Smells would be harder to prove, but making them hallucinate,
Yeah.
oh, dude, you'd be fucking admitted so quick.
Or making them see themselves die in your eyes, like a recording.
Dude,
Like you're showing them their future, and it's like not far from now.
that's crazy.
Oh, but you just
But
made it up.
how hard do you know they would actually look in your eyes? Would you keep looking? I think I would, because I'd be like, what the
But
fuck?
the kicker is you're making up the visions that you're showing them,
Yeah.
so they think this is how they're gonna die, but it's really just you thinking of some fucked up shit.
That's crazy.
And you know I can think of some fucked up
I
shit.
know. I've heard just in the last hour, you come up with some fucked up shit. I'm just saying.
Like if you saw in your friend's eyes, like you sitting on the corner of a bed watching a show, and then somebody coming out of the closet behind you holding a knife, you know, like stroking their dog. I don't know, just do something crazy.
Why it gotta be gay? Why is there always gotta be some gay shit? You're just like Disney. Everything gotta have some gay shit in it. Casey worse than Disney. Doesn't have everything invincibility? He said you're gonna be in the corner stroking it. In my mind, all I'm thinking about is an invincibility. I'm like, damn, if your clothes are on, are they still gonna see the clothes? And he's like, no, you're in the corner just I'm like, if that's what they're doing, it's
You know, it's like
Like,
it's like we talking about like the ability to have a superpower, and you can do anything possible, and
I'd be invincible.
I'd be invisible.
Why? So I can see.
Invisible. So why? So you can hide in the corner, nobody can see you while you rub one out. It's like
Invisible, boy.
I don't know. The invisible.
We heard that one more than I wanted to hear.
That's the creepy one. That's the one where
Fucking perverts.
I know. I was thinking, man, what good can you do, or what benefit can you get out of life other than being a pervert?
Call it the eraser. Ability to turn people that talk too much into a dog. Hey, what are you trying to say here, Kelly?
Too much into
Are you
a
taking
dog.
shots at us, man?
Have people talk too much into a dog.
Hey, man.
That
I think
reminds
she's
me-
taking shots at us. Just looking at you.
Oh, that
Oh, that's
immediately
funny.
made me think of Eddie Murphy in 1,000 Words.
Dude, how much better would the world be if you only had 1,000 words to use a year?
Oh,
A
you
year.
can live forever, but only until you use up your amount of words. Would everybody be a monk? Would you want to live forever?
How many words do you have?
Who would you say him
Man,
to?
imagine how many years you lose in
Oh.
road rage, Paulo.
Imagine the storyline of everything. It was like how so and so died, because everybody lives forever until you use up all your words. The headline would be how so and so used his last words, and that would be the
How many
important things to say.
dots would be there? What? He said,
Like, he forgot how many words
He
he had
didn't get
left.
to finish.
My final words are,
He miscounted. He was talking in his sleep. Fuck. No.
honey, I always
Oh,
wanted to
man.
tell you.
Casey and I used to make SNL skits. That was one of them. He must not remember. Ability to turn into a dog. Change you barking. Oh, man.
Yeah, sitting on the chair. Yeah, Kelly and I used to do skits. Oh my God, I had a horrible memory.
And you know how we end that. I'm Stacy.
I'm Casey.
And just like we said last.
I know your secret. You're